Okay, that's recording now. Yeah, so I went on Reddit to see that list, and of all the layers, the very first one, the ingot it said gold, apple, fractonium, shifty stone, crumbly crust, the usual stuff that I already have, and then it said sand. I was like, that's weird. I don't remember sand being in ingot isle. But then I went to the update log, and apparently somebody said, yeah, there's actually sand in Ingot Isle, and it can only be found through Pauline. I was like, interesting. So yeah, I went to player mode to use Pauline's copy ability, and then I found out this. Yes, so this if you stand in this very specific spot, it supposedly finds sand. I was like, nah, there's no way. There's no way. They have to be trolling. Cause there's no sand in the Smashing Stats list. But yep, there it was. There be the sand. And because the sand is a stackable type of terrain, that means that I can, do like a little sand tower. Just keep adding on to it. And of course break it. And then after I broke that, I went to check the Smashing Stats. And what do you know? There it is. There is the sand in Ingot Isle. I had no idea that the Smashing Stats list only showed materials that you had already smashed. So if there's a material in a layer that you haven't smashed, it doesn't appear on the Smashing Stats list. I have no idea why Nintendo designed it that way. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And so, this is the progress that I have so far. Been making this beautiful sand tower here. It's kind of hard to play on two-player mode when you're only one person. Like right now I'm playing with my hands and feet, which is quite a challenge. Haven't done this since minimum captures in Mario Odyssey. Why are you aiming that way, Pauline? Pauline, can you aim like at the sand? Yeah, like that. Okay, you can't. Oh my goodness. Controlling DK with my food is difficult. There we go. Nope. Okay. We're back on this side, whatever. What freaking ever. Let's move a little bit to the side. And Pauline keeps shooting the sand in the wrong direction. Awesome. How much sand have I smashed so far? To press it on the Pro Controller. 1,000 meters. Hooray. Let's see if gaming would say. And if only I had friends to make this a little easier. I mean, even if I did, I doubt there will be like a lot of people willing to do this crap with me. Pretty sure they would rather, play Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart or something actually fun. Oh boy. Controlling DK with my feet. Not an easy task. I'm like not even halfway done with my ginormous tower. Don't shoot it at the Fractonium. Oh my goodness. You nearly why Nintendo? Why do you have to add like a little tiny puny speck of sand in Ingot Isle? Like, why would you do that, brother? If I was a professional minimum captures speedrunner, this would be like light work, no reaction. But I'm not used to playing with my feet. Oh my goodness. Please don't die on me right now, DK. Right, I mean, it's okay, I have 5 apple juices. You know, the less we die, the better. Why do I keep accidentally rolling? So why does the sand look like, I don't know, it looks glassy. Weird glassy texture. Oh, it's almost like glasses made out of sand. Okay, let me actually climb up this thing, please. What are you doing, DK? Okay. Have much more range. Okay, let's do from bottom to top. We're not gonna follow the steps of the grilled cheese guy. From top to bottom. I keep failing to realize when I run out of sand. It could be worse. Nope, the copy the goal. Oops, I messed up. Hold up. I actually break this. My structure's looking awful, dude. But apparently it's big enough to support more sand. Like, it's even spewing out little specks of gold. Oh, hi, Blue. Yeah, so I was saying at the start of the stream that I discovered that I went on Reddit to see like a list of the smashing stats, you know, for tips and stuff, and then I found a list of a guy that said, here's a list of every material that I found so far in every layer. Like, I was weirded out. I was like, what do you mean the material you found? Like, doesn't the game already tell you all the materials in each layer? And then I was reading the Ingot Isle one, and I saw that there was sand in there. I was like, that's weird. I don't remember it being sand in Ingot Isle. Like, if there was sand in Ingot Isle, I feel like it would have been in the Smash and Stat list. Like, I would have saw it. And then in the update log, it said sand has been discovered in Ingot Isle via Pauline cupping ability. So yeah, I went there. It doesn't show on the listen to the Smash it. Exactly. And so here's the recording of when I made the discovery. I was there with Pauline's copy ability, you know, searching. And I saw right there that it said sand. And here, yes, you can see you can stack the sand and you can smash the sand. Yeah, so there's the smash and stats list. Now with the sand included at the very, very bottom. And so far this is the structure that I've been doing with the sand that I plan on destroying once I'm done. Once I'm sure that it's at least 100,000 cubic meters. Yeah, I checked the list twice, and I'm pretty sure, an apple, pretty sure that this is the last material that I have for Ingot Isle. I need Yapchild to say words at it. Yeah, I'm not really sure how it works. You know, Pauline just gets to scream for a little bit. Yeah, and the other thing that I don't like is that I need to be on 2-player mode for this, so saying that right now I'm playing with both my hands and my feet, and it's really uncomfortable. Like, I'm controlling the DK movement with my feet, and I'm moving the cursor with my hands. I mean, why does this game require so freaking obnoxious grinding? Like, if it's not the apple, then it's freaking sand stacks that I need to do. So far this is looking awful, not gonna lie. And I have to be like at a very specific angle, and I fell down the structure. That's insane. I always have to throw the freaking sand at a very specific angle if I want the structure to have a decent shape. Like right there, I screwed up. Move. It's so hard to move the stick with my foot. Yep, you see where I'm aiming? See where I'm aiming, and when Pauline just doesn't give a crap. Oh wait, how much do I have? Why do I need to press it on the Pro Controller? I pinned something by accident, whoops. It's the game that keeps on gaming. I swear, by the end of this, I'm gonna have like at least 200 hours. I don't know what is gonna take me longer, like finishing all the smashing stats in this game, or 100% Breath of the Wild with all the DLC. Because I mean, I've seen that there are a few 100% speedruns on Breath of the Wild, but I haven't seen a single speedrun on this game where they max out every single smashing stat. Pretty sure in the future someone insane enough is gonna do it though. I would like to remove this sand from in front of me. And I was just saying that if only I had a friend I was like absolutely bored out of their mind with literally nothing else to do. I could be like, hey, do you want to grind some materials in Donkey Kong with me? Then they proceed to cut me out from their friends forever. Oh my goodness. It's so hard to move and jump at the same time when you're playing with your feet. I did. Oh my god! I keep hitting the trigger button by accident. I could somehow like reset the terrain, but keep the structure. You know, just beat this structure up, then reset the terrain, and then the structure is still gonna be there. Please land on the... Dude. Okay. Okay, I'm on the platform. Please just don't fall off. That's not where I'm aiming, Pauline. Oh my goodness. Who would be insane enough to speedrun completing the Smash instead while coming up with new ways to streamline the process in 3 minutes? Yeah, man. Who? Who would that be? Is figuring out the strats during the process. Ooh. Figuring out the speed strats while doing the speed run. Man, the people who discovered the sand in this game, why couldn't they keep their mouth shut? It would have made me a lot happier. Would have lived very happy in the ignorance. After the apple torture, there's the sand torture, and I am so done with this, my goodness. Yeah, I don't think this looks... This doesn't quite look like 100,000 cubic meters to me. Maybe if I just like randomly throw it like that? No, that's not gonna work. Man, I'm trying to like make some kind of bridge. But aiming at the right angle is so freaking tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. Here we go. Okay, get on top of this. On top. A little more on top. At the very, very tippy top. Like that. Hey, at the very least, I found out about the whole material not showing up until Live Smashed it thing when I was like at the 3rd layer. If I had found out about that after I was done with like the planet core, I would have gone insane. This camera, man. I gotta say, the camera in this game, well, I mean, if you compare it with like Mario 64 camera, it's amazing, but it's not as good as the Mario Odyssey camera. Like in here, the camera has given me just a few issues, not as many issues as Mario 64, of course. But in Mario Odyssey, during my entire playthrough, I don't remember having a single problem with the camera. I mean, I guess it's easier to make the camera work when you're not making a map that's entirely smashable. Yeah, Discovery could have been a lot more poorly timed. What am I doing? Good thing I went on Reddit where the insane people are. So I'm pretty sure the only layers that there's like this type of sand, like very hidden sand. It's just on this one, on Hilltop, and in Landfill. Landfill, I gotta say, one of my least favorite layers, structure-wise. Okay, if I move here, then ooh, I can. No, stop this! Stop this little donut right here, out of the way. And one thing that video camera technology would have improved in the past almost 30 years. Yep. I mean, it has improved. But it definitely could be a bit better. Why are you putting the sand in front of me? Why are you shooting that way, Pauline? And also, I can use the mouse controls for the pointer, but like, if you think that I'm gonna use mouse controls instead of a control stick, no thank you. Thanks. I remember in Mega Man Legends, speaking of cameras, you could only rotate the camera like sideways. Where was it? I think I just forgot how the camera worked in Mega Man Legends. Did it work like that? Or was it that you could only move in a certain direction instead of being able to move like 360 degrees? You can only move in a certain direction, you have to move the camera in the direction that you want it to go. I don't know, I'm really not that big in Mega Man Legends, or any other Mega Man games that are not part of the classic. Only played Mega Man 1 through 6, and a little bit of Mega Man 7, and Mega Man 9. And I'm so freaking excited for the new Mega Man game. Man, it's still so freaking long before it comes out. A dual override. I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna expand on the double gear mechanic that they introduced in Mega Man 11. Oops. Oh, I didn't know there was another one in the works. Yeah, me neither. When they announced it, I had no idea, but a YouTuber that I like that's also a very big Mega Man fan, he uploaded like his reaction. I was like, what the frick? 10,000 meter milestone reached though. What's funny is that this is definitely gonna take less time than the Apple. Hey, you know, the good thing is that it's gonna give me a lot more time to play all the Mega Man Legacy Collection games. that less yap. Yeah, there's still gonna be quite a bit of yapping from Pauline. And speaking of Pauline, yeah, I've heard a lot of theories. Like how Donkey Kong Bananza just kind of confuses everything with the timeline. Like, this is Pauline. Like, this is supposed to be Pauline, the Pauline from Mario Odyssey. And the Pauline from Mario Odyssey is supposed to be the Pauline from the Donkey Kong arcade game, which was kidnapped by Donkey Kong. But the Donkey Kong that kidnapped Pauline is actually Cranky Kong, confirmed by the Donkey Kong Country games. But in this game, Cranky Kong is actually in this game. So, like, is Pauline a time traveler? Where does Mario fit in the equation? And personally, I am a believer in the theory that this is actually Pauline's granddaughter. This Pauline talks about her grandma. Like, I think I'm not sure exactly what her deal is, but I just let Pauline get forgotten after all these years. Yeah, I mean, after she was introduced in Mario Kart 8 and then now in Mario Kart World, I'm pretty sure she has become like a main Mario character again. Yeah, I'm a believer in the theory that this Pauline is actually the granddaughter of the Pauline from Odyssey. I feel like that would make a bit more sense, because this Pauline talks a lot about her grandma, that she loves music and stuff. I guess it would make sense for her to follow her grandma's footsteps. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. If DK's grandpa was Cranky and Pauline's grandma was OG Pauline, and Lane works a lot better, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Mario fans put a lot more thought into the timeline than the actual developers of the game. Yeah, that's one reason why I'm pretty sure Miyamoto said that he wasn't too big of a fan of Mario Galaxy, because he likes to make his games like focused like pretty much only on gameplay and make the story like as basic as possible. But Mario Galaxy introduced quite a lot of story. He was like, nope, not a fan of that. That's why Mario Galaxy 2's story is so bare bones in comparison. I mean, honestly though, when I play a Mario game, I'm really not playing it for the story. I'm always expecting, Bowser's being a bad guy, kidnapping Peach again, and it's my duty to save her. Again. This little girl is Pauline the Third, but she just doesn't like the title. Yeah, Pauline the Third, and now just Pauline. Oops. Do I get back up? Smash my way all to the top, I think. Really? And the structure sucks. Okay. Okay, hold up. Hold up, we're gaming. We're gaming. Last time I tried adding serious story to Mario thing, we got 1993 when we say, they should do that again. If they like release some sort of spiritual successor to the 93 movie, that would be the best thing ever. But now I'm pretty sure Nintendo just wants everyone to forget that movie ever existed. And so I haven't really, well, they really want to keep their movies like separated from the games. I mean, it's not like Nintendo has released a lot of movies, like just that one, the Mario movie, and the Detective Pikachu movie, which whose sequel is still in development hell. Now, a lot of people, since the first Detective Pikachu game, it didn't really resolve what happened to. Man, what was the name of the protagonist? Oh my god, I feel bad for not remembering. I watched the movie like, what, 2 weeks ago? And now I've already forgotten the name. Yeah, they didn't really resolve what happened to the father, or why he could understand Pikachu talking. And a lot of people thought that all of those issues will be like, oh, I don't want to copy that. Result in the movie. Sorry, in the movie. But no, it turns out the movie ended up being an entirely separate story. I also forgot Tim's name. Thank you. I actually thought of Tim, but I was like, I don't want to butcher it again. Just like I butchered the lyrics for for Can You Feel the Sunshine? Speaking of Nintendo movies still, I'm also rather excited for the Zelda movie. I'm not a huge Zelda fan in comparison to Mario, but I might just have to 100% complete every single Zelda game ever before I go see it, just so I can go watch it as an actual Zelda connoisseur. This is just a card nobody cares. Yeah, I don't like butchering stuff like that. Especially when it's the game that introduced the world famous Tails doll. Okay, how tall is this structure looking? Based on my calculations, it's still not 100,000 cubic meters. And Pauline is doing an awful job. And I aim, Pauline, and I aim. Oh my goodness. Just pen things. Yep, that's just me. Okay, now maybe I could smash a little bit of this. A little bit of this. And a little bit of that. Whoops, I didn't mean to fall all the... Okay. Well, we're down here. How are we looking? 12,000? What the frick am I looking at, dude? Oh my goodness, this looks ugly. Okay, what if I go here, and then I copy the sand, and then I just like start throwing it everywhere? Dude, my eyes. Dude, the camera, my guy. Okay, that might work. Game theory, the measurements in this game are off because DK doesn't know that a mirror is much like a cubic one. Oh, DK. Like, who is keeping track of it? Oh, the camera. And is it like in Mario 64 in the beginning? cutscene. Look, Lucky 2 is supposed to be our cameraman, but who's recording Lucky 2? And a question that I think not a lot of people asked when playing Mario 64, why do we even need a cameraman in the first place? I mean, they've been really leaning into his supposed lack of intelligence lately. Yeah, he's just no thoughts, brain, and TDK. It's like an even smaller Lucky 2. And then Lucky 2 gets recorded by an even like microscopic Lucky 2. Wait, Lucky Deception? Oh, that structure is slowly but surely making its way towards me. I don't like that. I should probably put a lot of this at the bottom. Whoops. Man, would you look at this? How's this looking? What is that? And the worst part is, this is not the last time that I'm gonna have to do this. Still, this is gonna take me way less time than the apple. Hey, you know, the apple in the canyon layer actually ended up taking me way less time than the one in Ingot Isle. The one in the canyon layer took me like 4.5 hours, which is still a lot, but compared to the 7 hours that this apple took me, definitely an improvement. Now, I usually... Okay, whatever, I'm just gonna keep flashbanging myself. It's like Atlas holding over the world, standing on an infinite tower of turtles, lucky to are by exponentially small. Like, oh my goodness. You know, just imagine like a Lucky 2. It's smaller than an atom. Yeah, that is an eerily terrifying thought. Yeah, that I usually like speedrunning games after I have 100% completed them. And Donkey Kong Bananza was a game that, when I looked at the movement that this game has, like, man, this looks very fun to speedrun. Might be a while before I do it. No, I also want to see, once I'm done with this, I want to see what my total playtime looks like. Without any added hours for speedrunning or stuff. Okay, I'm getting blocked by this one bar of sand. Ew, how much did that do? 16,000. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely freaking nothing. I'm gonna have to do like the grilled cheese sandwich guy from top to bottom. I think that might be better. Better way to approach it. Hold up, hold up. Bro, I'm making a huge mess. Okay, to this I'm gonna turn on the elephant Bananza and just see how much damage I can make. Well, that one went flying. And to think people do this to beat the game without getting any Bananza powers. There's people that are somehow even more insane than me. Alright. Hey, no pushing. Okay. Right now we are at 17,000. No, I didn't mean to. 20,000. Not what I was hoping. Hey, progress is progress. Oh, you get to see Pauline dancing while yapping. Bum, bum, ba, ba. And the dance is over. I discovered a chest just to bury it again. Now I keep accidentally destroying my brushes. Okay, let's destroy just a little bit. What did I even get? Oh, a gold. Just what I needed. So I was really running low on that. Getting some ideas. What if I go all the way up there to really expand my tower? accidentally ended up destroying everything. Save this so there isn't anything in my way. Oh, I don't want. I don't feel like climbing the road. Right, time to make a bridge from all the way there, all the way here. Just get on the very, very edge. Or not. No more Bananza. Okay, I cannot be on the very edge because DK is kind of a coward. Is it actually reaching? Yeah, it's reaching. Oh boy. How long am I gonna have to make this bridge? Whoops, oops, oops, oops. Didn't mean to do that. Check the stats. Hey, 26,000, not bad. Oh wow, it's actually reaching. Now it's funny how I intended for this to be like a shortish stream, but I'm still not even halfway done through my sand structure. And I'm already at almost an hour of stream. Nope. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna throw in there until the bridge reaches all the way here. This is the most having god sand castle ever constructed. I will absolutely I will obliterate the competition. The sandcastle building competition. Are sandcastle building competitions a thing? It just got me wondering. Well, hello there. That's a big sand stick. Is there real? Oh my goodness. I need to see some of the winners, because that sounds like the best thing ever. 29,834. What are you waving at, Pauline? It put me at, okay, that was like nothing, really. Let me see again how my structure is looking. It's looking like a huge mess. But I'm still not sure if that's 100,000 meters yet. Sorry, cubic meters. Need to specify. Oh, whoops. Copy the right material. Nope, don't copy that. Is there enough of mess in 3 different directions? Pretty sure it might be. Or maybe not just yet. It just needs to be just a tiny bit more messy. Just a tiny bit more Lionel Messi. Or we could call it good. Hey, speaking of Switch games, I'm also very excited. I don't know if I talked about it before, but I'm very excited for the new Rhythm Heaven. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, you said that you had the one on the DS. That was one that I really wanted to try. I really want to expand myself on the rhythm game area. But I love rhythm games, but don't. I haven't played enough of them. I have played Rhythm Heaven Fever. I have played Friday Night Funkin', of course. And I played Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. I should play a couple more, but they're just like random indie ones. Rhythm Heaven more good in the world, exactly. You know, when it comes to Friday Night Funkin', I've also... Well, right now not that much anymore, but a while ago I was like really obsessed with looking for mods, especially Athos mods. You know, like horror themed mods of a non-horror franchise. Especially one that was gonna be called. Well, they just released a demo that mod as a whole was cancelled, and I was looking forward to one called Jeffy's Infinite Rider. I mean that mod actually got me hooked on SML. I've actually been watching a lot of SML. It's been kind of a guilty pleasure lately. Creepypasta got it. Yeah, that one. I'm pretty sure also a lot of people got into SML because of that mod. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe literally everyone knew about SML beforehand. When it was still called Super Mario Login. I remember just watching just like a couple tiny bit of it when I was younger. But didn't really look too much into it. What show is it? Oh, well, it's a puppet show called Super Mario Login on YouTube. Well, it was called Super Mario Login, but in 2021 they got a cease and desist letter from Nintendo. Because apparently they were they were portraying the Nintendo characters like way too vulgar and doing all sorts of inappropriate things. So Nintendo sent them a cease and desist letter, which made them rebrand the entire channel. Like really the only thing they did was changing the name from Mario Logan to SML and just changing the designs of the Mario. Like they used Mario plushies and they also used original puppets for other characters. Yeah, all Nintendo characters were made into human original puppets. Oh, I thought you were saying SNL like Saturday Night Live. I was very confused. Yeah, no, I actually haven't watched SNL besides that one that one skit where Elon Musk was dressed up as Wario. It was really weird. Yeah, SML, it's kind of a guilty pleasure, you know. You feel saying that as an adult, enjoy a puppet show of well, Nintendo characters that you or characters that used to be Nintendo characters just doing stupid stuff and cussing a lot. Yeah, there's also a lot of people that say that after the cease and desist, after they stopped using the Mario plushies, the channel kind of went downhill. But if we're talking about views, they're still doing pretty amazing. Like they release 3 videos a week, and every single video gets like 2 to 3 million views per on average. As long as you don't try to claim it's higher, you're good. I mean, I enjoy it. For me, that's all that matters. It's just a stupid puppet show. It's not really meant to be taken seriously. And I think the one thing that the show is most known for, in one of its controversies, it ended up appearing in Good Morning America because there was an episode where a character had suicidal tendencies. Yeah, so that ended up appearing in Good Morning America, you know, just as a whole. You know, parents should really keep an eye on what their kids are watching on the internet and stuff. But they pretty much ended like blaming the channel owner for that when they time and time again they keep saying that their videos are not intended for young children. You know, parents always prefer blaming the creator instead of actually taking care of what their kids watch. At the end of the day, that's right. But I mostly watch the old episodes. Yeah, a lot of parodies, but when you're using recognizable Nintendo characters, the wires getting crossed is understandable. Yeah, that Good Morning America part, that probably was the thing that ended up getting Nintendo's attention. Because, you know, a lot of people kept saying, like, why did Nintendo send the cease and desist letter to Super Mario Logan, but they hadn't done anything with for SMG4. Well, I mean, SMG4 ended a while ago. Yeah, people were saying, why is Nintendo not going after SMG4 as well? I mean, he's profiting of Nintendo characters. I guess the main reason is because, you know, SMG4's content was not as vulgar as Mario Logan's was. Or the portrayal of the characters in general wasn't that vulgar. And I mean, I'm pretty sure SMG4 did rebrand a lot of characters to not really resemble Nintendo characters. Well, except for, you know, Mario, obviously. And who else? So many other channels are there making parodies. Wow, already on almost 50,000? Incredible. Then I probably didn't want another Sonic Finger family situation. Wait, what's the context behind that? I haven't heard of the Sonic Finger family situation. Now I'm kinda scared, but very intrigued. Their desire to just keep sending lawsuits to fans for fitting off their characters. You know how Frozen characters were borrowed for kids' content on YouTube? Oh yeah, that was very... I do not want to remember that. But sadly, yes, I do remember. That, but for Sonic. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds absolutely awful. And I'm very thankful that I hadn't found out about that. Because now it's coming back to me. Those YouTube kids' awful videos. I'm pretty sure they were even worse Like I remember seeing, hey 50,000. I remember even seeing videos of that family. No, I don't. Family finger, awful videos. But instead of being like Marvel characters or Disney characters, it was like Hitler. I don't know what the frick was wrong with the creators at that time. Ready for the water flashback? Oh, don't worry. I'm just very glad that the YouTube era is mostly dead by now. Between that and Miss Rachel, definitely prefer younger kids to watch Miss Rachel on YouTube. Controversy got the clicks and views and therefore ad revenue. Yeah, ad revenue sucks. Rage bait before it was called that. They were rage baiting people before it was cool and hip. And just like those prank YouTubers. Like one that ended up being 9 years in jail for pranking people at supermarkets. So I remember there was like one very popular Instagram creator who was like doing pranks at supermarkets, like shouting. Then one day he just stopped uploading completely. It turns out they actually sentenced him for 9 years in prison. Like out of nowhere. Yeah, he hit prank channels. Yeah, also not really a huge fan of prank channels. Yeah, especially when the supposed prank is more like, you know, being an annoyance and an inconvenience for someone just going out with their day. I'm not really sure why YouTube keeps monetizing those channels. It's endangering people's lives is not a prank. Yeah, a prank shouldn't put someone's lives at risk. Like people doing that just for clout. It's absolutely disgusting. But you know what other type of YouTube channel I hate? So this one's not as dangerous. I really hate reaction channels. Like channels that 100% of their content just rolls around reacting to videos. Especially when they don't even react. It's literally just them watching the video and that's it. Like barely even reacting or commentating. At your point. Yeah, it's like there's channels where like they don't even add anything interesting to the video. Like they literally just record themselves watching a YouTube video. And they get ad revenue for that. Like, I could literally just, you know, go to my room, sit in front of my computer, and watch a YouTube video. There's people who are making money out of doing that exact same thing. Profiting out of content that isn't yours. Hey, pretty sure that YouTube is actually doing something about that. Like they're removing the monetization for those types of channels, so low quality content is slowly but surely getting removed. We can just hope that the same thing happens to prank channels. And hey, speaking of removing, oh me. It's a guy watching YouTube for like 8 years now. It's a professional hairdresser and he reacts to people's videos and then DIY stuff through hair, and his commentary is actually educational. Yeah, those are the reaction channels that I really don't mind that much, you know, the ones that actually add something to the video that they're watching. Most react channels are for nobodies. Yeah, I mean, like there's a certain page that always pops up on my feed for some reason, like I don't even know why. Like it's literally just a video stolen from someone else, and then there's just a random guy at the bottom supposedly reacting. He's like not saying a word, like he's barely moving. Like, dude, yeah, I'm a content creator. I stole other people's videos and put my face on top of them. And building this sand tower is really making me rant about channels that I hate. Oops. I gotta pass the time somehow. Actually, you know what? You know, I'm just gonna make the gamble and say that that's enough. Actually, hold up. Before doing that, hold up. Yeah, it's connect Joy-Cons. Time to demolish this beautiful structure that I've worked so hard for. So, plot twist. That wasn't nearly enough. Not even close, dude. Not even freaking close. Well, back to 2 player. You know which Bananza is my favorite? Ooh, actually, I am not sure. I really like all the Bananzas. But my favorite, I guess the most functional one is probably the elephant. So you can just smash the entire terrain with like that. But well, design-wise is probably the Kong Bananza. And well, I think I'd say in general, my least favorite one is the zebra. I obviously like how it looks, but out of all the 5 Bananzas, I'd say it's probably the The one that I used the least in the entire game. It's just because like, so I really like the design, and I also love the songs. I love all the Bananza songs. But it's a shame the zebra one was really. I think it had a lot of potential to be like an actually useful Bananza. The elephant one's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and it's the most useful one for these types of stuff. Wait a minute. Can I? Nope. No. Oh my god. Okay, put it here. Yeah, well, I mean, the elephant. I'm pretty sure the elephant Bananza is the one of the two Bananzas that you're required to get to beat the game. Because I've seen speedrunners skip the ostrich, the snake, and the zebra Bananza. I'm not sure if the Kong Bananza is also able to be skipped. My guess is no. Because when you unlock the Kong Bananza, that's also when you transform Pauline. You transform her to Pauline when she was just a odd rock. So you need the Kong Bananza to turn Pauline into Pauline, and you also need the elephant to get that one key from the tornado and the Tempest layer. So I mean, just completely obliterating the terrain as an elephant is so fun. So who doesn't love having sand? It's kind of floating in the air. Yeah, the tutorial one is mandatory. And speaking of mandatory things, I also like the approach that Bananza took with its collectibles, where you can actually beat the game without collecting a single banana. You actually need to complete the story missions. Oh, I didn't mean to break it completely. Oops. It's like the opposite of Mario Odyssey, where the way you progress in the game is by getting the moons, and you can completely skip the story missions. Because I gotta say, it was kind of weird, like in Mario Odyssey, where you could like leave the kingdom without completing the mission from the kingdom, and you could also complete the mission from the kingdom and still not have enough moons to leave. I really like Bananza's approach in that territory. And instead making it so that Bananza unlocks skill points for the skill tree. That was also a really good approach. I actually encourage people to get bananas. It's like, you know, we should, there are some people that are like, if I don't need to get any bananas to progress in the story, then why do I even need to collect the bananas in the first place? And Nintendo comes in with a skill tree on its backpack. The skill tree system in this game, and it's pretty cool. Pretty... I mean, it could have been worse. It's not perfect, but it could have been worse. At least I like all of the movesets, like the whole Donkey Kong moveset is available from the start. You know, you have your roll, your jump, you're smashing in every direction, the surf turf. the chunk jump. Like, actually, let me see. Yeah, so from what I can tell, oh yeah, this is the only one that I haven't upgraded yet because I see that it turns the surrounding terrain to pure gold, and I don't want to turn gold, like certain terrain into gold when I'm trying to farm for the smash stats. So yeah, from what I know, the skill tree doesn't actually like give you any new moves, but instead enhance the moves you already have. I mean, that's also something that I really like. Having all of your moveset available from the very beginning of the game. Instead of having to slowly unlock your moveset like a Metroidvania game. Oops. The Midas touch is counterproductive. Yep. We already know the lesson from the story. How much do I have? Maybe 1,000. Man. Midas touch. Dicky Bananza. Speaking of other things being somehow referenced in Donkey Kong Bananza, I really like the Tarzan resemblance that it has. You know, big monkey with small girl. I was gonna say small defenseless girl, but I feel Pauline is very much capable of defending herself with nothing but her yapping. Where have you ever seen yapping being used as a weapon before in a game? And my sandcastle completely ruined. I hate falling down, dude. It's a level 60 Yap Mage and then Soundmancer. Ooh, I don't know how I didn't get hit by the thorns. How much do you want from me, game? Hey, even with all of this, So far this has been a lot faster than the stupid apple. Both of the stupid apples. And I really hope the next layer will have apples. Please, please let them have the shifting platforms. Or better yet, just don't have apples at all. What the heck? That was weird, I did not move my cursor. Sometimes in Pauline's actual aim looks slightly different. My cursor position. The apple by which Altidium is measured. When I was earlier searching for stuff in the freezer layer, and I found a melon, and the melon grew back after I punched it. Why can you be like your brother, Mr. Apple? Like, what is stopping the freaking apple from growing back after being eaten? But I think not all layers have apples, and the ones that do, I can only pray that they have the shifting platforms. Why does the... I gotta keep throwing out my little bridge. Listing apple is notoriously hard to cultivate. I mean, they don't seem to have a problem with ever-growing melons. What kind of vendetta do they have against apples in here? I did not mean to copy that. Please don't spawn it so close to me, gosh dang it. Okay, where are we at? Slowly but surely getting there. It's like onyx shaped. Make sure to leave at least some little specks, just in case I mess up. Pauline do be jamming though. She do be jamming in the, even in the middle of yapping. Okay, making a bridge. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. Yeah. Finally. Finally. Nope. I want this to be my first controller, thank you. Oh boy. There it is. There it is. Our simultaneous yapping and jamming. Okay, let me just check the list just to make sure that I actually have everything this time. Gold, I have it. Apple, I have it. Fractonium, I have it. Shifty stone, I have it. Crumbly crust, I have it. Sand, I have it. Dirt, I have it. Crystal, I have it. Thorns, I have it. Grass, I have it. Stone, I have it. And concrete, I have it. Now, Ingot Isle has actually been 100% completed this time. I cannot believe it. Let's check the lagoon layer. Just to make sure I have everything in here. Gold, I have it. Apple, I have it. Fractonium, I have it. Shifty stone, I have it. Dirt, I have it. Crystal, I have it. Grass, I have it. Water, I have it. Stone, yes. Boom rock, yes. Wood, yes. And concrete, yes. Okay. Lagoon layers also completed. For realsies? Gotta complete for real this time. For real this time. I like the detail of the first the first letter of each word being capitalized. Okay, Hilltop. Let's see. So gold, fractonium, I have those. Shifty stone, I have it. Sand is the one that I still need to get. Dirt, have it. Grass, yes. Mud, yes. Water, yes. Stone, yes. Concrete, yes. And wood. There's wood in Hilltop? I thought I was only missing... I thought I was only missing sand, dude. Where the heck is the wood? I missed that part of the memo. Why is my controller not vibrating anymore? Secret trees? Might be. I need to do some exploration. Okay, my controller is vibrating again. You. Okay. Thankfully, never mind. I was gonna say that thankfully in Hilltop there's those platforms that turn into the material you throw at them, but no. I don't think they do. Oh, my happiness vanished in like a second. There's nothing. What about here? What about that platform? Let me check. Gonna do this the old-fashioned way, sadly. Okay, let's see. Any commenters? Why are so many deleted comments, dude? Okay. Let's see if somebody else has it. Okay. Sand in Hilltop layer. Where to find sand terrain? No, this is the resort layer. This is useless. And Hilltop layer smashing stats. Anyone? Can anyone help this pure soul? Man, these people are useless. Oh my goodness. Redditor's useless, you don't say. Oh boy. Mission stats. What? What the heck is this? Okay, there's a YouTube video. Can this YouTube video help me? Oh my god. Oh my god. There's no way. So, you want to know the method for farming wood? Doesn't sound good. Nope. No, it's not good. show you the method for farming wood in this area. And I'm stupid, I forgot to reset the terrain. Ouch, what the frick? Have to turn on the player mode. Well, I fricked up. More sync stacking? Yep. And an even worse version of it. Unless this isn't actually what I need to do and I'm only gonna end up looking like an idiot. Man, I can barely see the cursor. Wait, isn't that made of wood? Wait. Wait, I'm confused. What? Isn't the platform made of wood? Am I missing something here? Okay, I'm gonna have to waste cheap melonkin juice. Okay, what? I'm confused. Am I doing this wrong? I thought this was what I was supposed to do, but apparently it's not. Or am I doing it wrong? I don't think I'm doing it wrong. It's like, why would it be doing it wrong? Let me. No, it just says grass. What? Okay. What the frick is going on? Okay, let's be on the menu so that the banger can still play for a little longer. Isn't that platform supposed to be wood? Hmm. What the frick? Why would someone put themselves through this? Why am I putting myself through this? Oh no, dude. Okay. I can get rid of the banger now. Yeah, so what I was doing was only half right. I need to go find some stuff, and I think the stuff that I need to find might be down here in the Undertone Canal. This is gonna be so awful. I cannot copy the barrel. Nope. And let's grab this piece of concrete. Not really in the mood for that right now. Anything else in here? Maybe in the village? Where to find freaking sand in the hilltop layer? Where can I find sand and where can I find wood? Oh. Oh, would you look at that? Wood right there. You know the problem is though? Throwing the wood just in there doesn't actually count. So I think...
Should we teleport there?
Wait, if I teleport, am I gonna lose the wood storage that Pauline has? Please don't tell me it does. Okay, it doesn't. I'm an idiot and I forgot to reset the terrain. Great! I love my life. Any... Where's Cranky coming here? Wait, I'm stupid. There are more platforms like that. Hopefully a little bit closer. Bro. This gonna be a long night. Oh boy. Any other platforms here? No, I think I'm getting confused. I think the only platforms that were like that were in the junction layer. Because in here I cannot see any other platforms that look like that. Which means that I'm gonna have to reset the terrain. And I lost the wood, of course. And then I grab the wood in here. Then I go and teleport to the Peel Peak. And then I go here. And then I go into a snake. And then I activate the glare. Oh my god. And that is the only way. And I have to go back to the Fractone village. And I have to reset the terrain. Because the freaking banana, the platform of the banana is not gonna be there anymore. Now I'm here again. I copy the wood. I go all the way back here to the Peel Peak. And because I'm dumb and I don't... I forgot to get gold for the Bananza, I'm gonna have to waste another can of melon juice. This sucks. Oh my god. And I'm gonna have to do it 300 times. Like around 300 times. I regret starting this journey. Oh my goodness, hold up. There are more platforms in here, I'm blind. Okay, this might be just a tiny bit faster. Instead of being absolutely miserable, it's just gonna be miserable. It's the normal amount of miserable. Wait, no. I was, oh my gosh, no. I was just about to complicate things for myself in the worst possible way. Okay, it's still gonna be annoying, just not as annoying as I thought. Okay, get the Bananza. I go here. I copy the wood from the boxes. Okay, need to be down the platform. Like here, yeah. Okay, and that was 1,300. It sucked, but not too bad. Oh, good thing I discovered those platforms in there. Otherwise, I would have. It would have been so miserable. At least I have gold in here to reset the Bananza. Okay. Let's see. How would it be to do this optimally? Copy the wood. And maybe just go. I feel like this should be good. I swear this freaking camera, man. This freaking camera. I keep getting the stupid controls mixed up. To waste one more can. What the frick? Why did the boxes do that? Okay, so that's what I need to do. Preferably not suck. Man, these people coming up with the worst possible strategies to maximize the stats. Like, not even in a million years I would have thought of doing this crap. Like, who has this much free time in their hands to come up with strats like this? Buy boxes. Yeah, not directly below it. Preferably in like an angle. Oops. Okay. Not soon though. Soon I'm gonna be a pro at this. If and I keep messing up. My goodness. I am bad at this. Something glass houses. Okay, I kinda shot myself in the foot with that one. You know, let's take a break from this and let's see where the sand is. Let's see what do we have to work with to build our next sandcastle monster. Oh boy. The Ingot Isle was at the top of a barrel, but it was a brown barrel, and the ones in the village are green. And these ones, we don't have dirt. Get out of here. Sorry, sand. And only sand and grass and stone. Why do I keep saying sand? Nothing obvious in here. And out of all the layers, do not have those shifting platforms. Why did it have to be this one? Oh man. I was gonna say, does this count as dirt? But no, it's just counts entirely as fractonium. No dirts to be found there. Let's take a break from that. But why do I keep messing up dirt and sand? I promise I can speak. My brain is just way too rotted from all the sand and from all the wood and the really gonna need some brain nourishment after this. Okay, let me see once again if I can find anything. Any the missions that can help? Nope, not at all. Not at freaking all. I mean, the one person that asked where to find emojis. The one person that asked where to find sand in the Hilltop layer has been ignored by everyone. Are there any containers in here that aren't green? It's definitely not in here. Yep, I already checked this place. Man, I feel stumped. Like, at least with the banana it was tedious, but I knew what I had to do. But with this, I'm completely at a loss. Nope. It's probably inside a cave. But which cave? I don't care about finding your children. Nope. Nothing here. Maybe inside there. Nope, not at all what I was looking for. Okay, definitely not in here. Why is it so difficult to find sand, dude? Nope. I just found it in... Well, while I'm at it. Might as well, you know? I need to really count the hits. I cannot count the hits, okay. Let me try to do it without the declare. Not optimal. Not optimal. Where is sand in the hilltop layer, dude? And I love the response that the Google AI tells me. This is primarily it's knocking on Bananza sent in the landfill slash hilltop area. They're two completely different areas, dude. Bro. The same person commented on another post about the smashing stats. Still, nobody has answered. They're too busy showing off to help other people. I don't like your hat. Just get your hat's amazing. Look who it is, all the way over there. And at this point I feel like I'm just gonna have to smash down the entire freaking terrain. Yeah, all of this is mud. No sand to be found here. Yeah, we can find the secret trees. Please, we need some help. And if only one of the people that got all the max and the smashing stats could come into the stream and help out. But I really thought that's gonna happen. Wait, where could there be sand? Nope. Not sand. Not sand. My wood is gonna be a pain in the butt, but at the very least I know where it is, and I know how to get it. Sand, in the other hand, though? Yeah. Too much dirt, too much grass, too much stone. Still not a single speck of sand. You deserve it. And the Hilltop layer is not even that big. It's like you're gonna run the same size as the Ingot Isle. So why on earth is it so difficult to find what I need to find? Nope. That was a close one. I guess I can take a harder look in the village, but I doubt that's gonna help. Nope. Nothing useful. Is that what I think it is? Oh my god! I completely forgot these two were in here. Oh, okay. The goats are actually here. I'm not gonna have to make a sand castle. Let's freaking go. The run is saved, dude. The run is saved. Now I only need to find that stupid sand. Bro, there's not one or two, there's three. Three of those platforms, so getting to the third was gonna be a bit more complicated. Wait, I'm curious. If I enter one of these sub-areas, it's like the things that I break in here, they don't count towards the smashing stats. But I want to see I if I grab Polly and I copy the dirt and then I go out, am I gonna keep the dirt? My guess is probably not, because I saw thorns on the background. And yeah, I lose it. Yeah, it was worth a try. Oh, you know what I really want to try though? It's probably not gonna work. But it's worth a shot. No, what am I thinking? It has to work, right? Where is it? Where are my goated platforms? Pauline? Can you please shoot where I'm aiming? Interesting. So the yelling doesn't work? Okay, I'm about to try the most overcomplicated stuff ever. Okay, I'm really gonna need to slow down time for this. Okay, if this works, I'm gonna be happy. No, I didn't grab the freaking wood. Okay, let's try once again. Okay, let's get rid of that. No, gosh dang it, I thought the time freeze it continued after the Bananza time ran out. It was kind of stupid, but I wanted to believe. Oh my gosh, I grabbed it. I grabbed it. I grabbed the wood. I grabbed the wood. I cannot believe it. I actually grabbed the wood. Okay, okay. Calm down. Calm Calm down. The wood has been obtained. Holy crap, I cannot believe I'm actually doing this. The only thing I need to do is not mess up the throw. We got it, boys. We got it. We're so golden. 10,000%. Just like that. If we throw it over there. Nope. Almost lost it.
Focus.
Wait, I am so happy that I don't have to do that thing with the freaking platform. Like stopping the time with the snake and the having to throw the wood on the way down. Dude, that was awful.
Steady.
This is like such a breath of fresh air. After the apple torture and after the sandcastle torture. Where's the other one?
Focus.
All do not waste my precious cans of melon juice. Should be getting close to 50,000 meters by now. I should probably not even bother with the third platform. Hey, there we go. 50,000 cubic meters. Okay, get the wood out. Maybe just to pass the time. Camera, please. So this means that with this, there will only be... Wait, no. I can also throw sand into these platforms. Wow, dude, these platforms are genuinely a lifesaver. I was gonna say this means that I'm only gonna have one obnoxious type of terrain here, the sand. But no, as soon as I am able to find the sand,
Focus.
I'm just gonna need to throw it in here, and then I'm golden. Ew, dirt. The only thing that I would like is that if the platforms could respawn like just a tiny bit faster. But I guess that's too much to ask. I mean, these platforms already do so much for me. So to ask them to do even more, that would be just greedy. Greedy and ungrateful. These precious platforms. Okay, once again, I should be very close to 100,000 cubic meters. Nice. Wood has been completed on Hilltop layer. Only sand remains. Dude, I generally feel like I've looked everywhere. Is that like one of these little particles of sand that I haven't been able to find? No idea where it could be. No idea.
Should we teleport?
What am I? Oops. My. Just go and buy more of this melon juice. Yahoo! 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 Yeah, these barrels don't seem to have any sand in them. It's just pure wood. I'm pretty sure by the time I found it, I'm gonna be like, dude, I'm so stupid. Why didn't I think of looking here? Okay. You guys aren't helping me find sand. Especially you, square dude. to be like a very hidden place. But just how hidden could it be? How well can you hit sand in the hilltop layer? Gonna give it one more try at the Redditors. Oh, wait, hold up. Be right back. Well, no luck. I've been searching for a while now, and nobody seems to have the answer on where the frick to find sand in Hilltop. So I guess I was gonna have to find that on my own. And I swear I've searched for every single section that I feel like might have sand, but nope. Stupid sand is just nowhere to be found. Not even, no. Even, nope. No luck. Not even this. Nope. Alrighty. Well, at least I got the wood out of the way. But before ending the stream, I just want to very quickly finish up the canyon layer at least. Well, I mean, finish quotation marks because I'm actually not sure if I'm done with everything in the canyon layer. Let's see. Probably not, to be honest. Okay, so the canyon has gold, I have it. Apple, I have it. Fractonium, I have it. Shifty stone, I have it. Dirt, I have it. Sand, I have it in this one. Yeah, crystal, I have it. Grass, I have it. Mud, I have it. Stone, I have it. Boom rock, I have it. And concrete, I have it. Okay. At least I know that this time I'm gonna be actually done with the canyon.
Should we teleport?
See, this one was the one that I started yesterday, but didn't actually finish. And just like the one in Ingot, I wanted to finish it on stream, or else it's not gonna count. There's the crystal. And there do be the apple. Now, canyon layer 100% completed. Now the only thing that I need to do is keep searching on the hilltop layer on where the frick that stupid sand could be. But yeah, but at least once I find the sand, it's gonna be easy work with those shifting platforms. And after that, I can just continue with the divide, which has only the fractium, as far as I know. Gold, plutonium, suture good, dirt, grass, snow, stone, ice, and wood. Okay, yeah, the divide only has those. If only they made sand detectors like metal detectors. I know. It would be so convenient.
Should we teleport?
Why do I even need metal for, dude? I am in dire need of sand right now. Although I feel like the order in here is kind of weird. I feel like the lagoon layer should have been after the hilltop layer. The hilltop layer feels a lot more like an introductory layer. Hey, that might just be me. Bro, why does the AI say like sand or dirt slash sand tiles? Like why do they categorize sand and dirt as the same thing? They're two completely different materials. But the lagoon layer has lovely water features. Oh yeah, you're right. We love some. If there's something even better than water features, is monkey in those water features. We had the Ingot Isle and the hilltop layer, sorry, and the lagoon layer are the only ones. The only ones to have monkeys in them. Well, without counting Diddy and Dixie in the racing layer. Nope. And I just I like half want to finish the stream, but then my other half is like, just keep searching a little bit more. You're actually gonna find it. Yep, definitely not in here. Because the AI is brain dead. Well, that's a fair point. It's not really like it had a brain to begin with. Where am I? If only the AI wasn't so stupid. And if also wait. I just thought of something. I don't know if this is gonna work. That's a boom rock. Is it gonna keep spawning the same types of material? Spawn water that time. That's crystal. I really doubt this method is gonna work. The heck? If it's not giving me wood, I really doubt it's gonna give me anything other than the 3 or 4 materials that it's giving me. These special chunks of material are really too special. Okay, yeah. Confirm that the amiibo does not work. Good idea, though. Thank you. Because I knew that the amoeba could spawn certain types of materials, but apparently they only spawn those like 3, 4. Didn't spawn there. Stupid sand. I'm sure I'm gonna find you. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I know I'm going to find you. Thank you for the bless you. I'll be watching you. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Actually, gonna be done with here tonight. Save the game. Oops. Forgot to raise that. Just wanted to test something while starting the game from the beginning. Save here on the hilltop layer. On my own, I'm gonna find that stupid sand. But then, thanks to the shifting platforms, it's gonna be a breeze. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for joining, Blue, as always. And thank you to everyone else who joined. I can't wait to continue with this. Yeah. I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, 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 bye. Take care. Good night.